Fun fact, this is my third sister location theory video in a row. I really don't mean to make so many theory videos on this one game, but it still has a lot of mysteries despite being out for 8 years. Plus, it's one of my favorites. One of those mysteries in particular is one that some theorists, like game theory, struggle to answer when talking about sister location's placement on the timeline. Why did William build the Funtime Animatronics? Well, I think I might have the answer, and spoiler alert, I don't think it's to kill kids. Let's get into it. In the breaker room level of Help Wanted 2, we can see that one of the switches is labeled Pizza World, implying that the rental service bunker is located directly below Circus Baby's Pizza World, or what it used to be anyway. Now, after it closed, it's probably just the entrance to Circus Baby's entertainment and rental, seeing how in Help Wanted 1, the entered vent repair level begins with us being welcomed to Circus Baby's entertainment and rental.
Welcome to Circus Baby's entertainment and rental.
And the room looks like it could have belonged in a pizzeria due to the wall pattern. This reveal from Help Wanted 2 immediately got me thinking, why would Afton build Circus Baby's Pizza World right above the underground facility where he's conducting his nightmare experiments? We know the nightmare experiments come before Circus Baby's Pizza World opens, and Elizabeth's death, thanks to the code used to view the cameras being 1983, or 1983. And as I said in my last video, go watch that if you haven't seen it, I think Elizabeth dies in 1985. Well, I think it was so he could use the Funtime Animatronics to kidnap kids, and then bring them down here to experiment on. If Elizabeth did die before the MCI, then Afton has no real motivation to kill kids yet, other than Charlie, but that was done completely out of jealousy. So Afton would need a motivation to build these things that isn't murder, and kidnapping is a pretty good explanation, I think. This is what happens in the novel trilogy too. Afton opens Circus Baby's Pizza World to kidnap kids and experiment on them. Granted, he did this in the novels to experiment with Remnant, but still, we're shown Afton opening Circus Babies to kidnap and experiment on kids. So wait, if the Funtimes were just built to kidnap kids, why did Baby kill Elizabeth? Well, it's like Ennard tells us. Granted, that line is probably just Ennard trying to manipulate us into letting him in the room, but he's probably right. It's never actually stated how Elizabeth died inside Baby. I know the Fourth Closet graphic novel shows us some sort of grinder inside Baby, but the artists for those graphic novels get a lot of creative freedom when making them. Plus, they couldn't even keep Elizabeth's design consistent, so I'm hesitant to use the graphic novels as evidence. Going back to the whole idea of her death being an accident, if the Funtimes, more specifically Baby and Freddy, were just programmed to kidnap kids inside their stomachs, something could have malfunctioned with Baby, where there wasn't any oxygen inside her stomach hatch, which would have killed Elizabeth from suffocation. Or maybe she just bled out from the spikes on Baby's claw. It doesn't really matter. Point is, I think Elizabeth's death could have been an accident. This accident could explain one of the most random details from Baby's blueprint, the emergency stop. Afton could have added that after Elizabeth died to prevent it from ever happening again. If Baby's stomach hatch had no flow of oxygen and there was a kid inside, Afton could use Funtime Foxy, or Foxy would just do it manually, to stop Baby and manually remove the child. But that's really just speculation. The emergency stop isn't brought up ever again outside of the blueprints, so it probably isn't important. And there we go. I think the Funtime Animatronics were built to capture kids for Afton to experiment on in the facilities in his underground bunker directly below Circus Baby's Pizza World. Elizabeth's death was most likely a complete accident, but it resulted in Afton's motives switching from experimenting on fear to experimenting on Remnant and possession once he found out his daughter was possessing Baby. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, which hopefully won't be a sister location theory. Peace.